Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot reading. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any placement is just fine for this. Let's see what we got for you, Cancers. Give me a few cards before we get into the tarot, please, for Cancer. What's going on with them now? Okay, so we have summer. Okay, so there's some kind of attraction going on here because I see the hummingbird and the flower in the mind. So definitely some kind of attraction going on here. We have synchronicity. Blocked and princess. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Change at the bottom of the deck. So change coming in. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So definitely some sort of attraction going on in the mind with this card. It does say summer. I don't feel like it's a season that it's indicating necessarily, or maybe you've had this attraction since summertime. That could be, and it just keeps building. But the synchronicity, like you may be feeling like it's synchronicity, but there's something blocked here. So possibly intuition or something along those lines. So let's see. Okay. So princess, I get it with this card. There's like a dichotomy here. I feel like there's like this wild and free side of you, but then there's also this other side that like likes to dress up, likes those. I don't know. I feel like it's a dichotomy kind of thing going on. You may be like wondering, who am I right now with this blocked? Like you may not feel like things are in synchronicity, and you may be like questioning, like you're torn between two sides of yourself. I do feel like your independence and freedom, or or do you want to be like in a romance and like treated like a princess, like a queen, or something like that, possibly. So there could be a dichotomy going on within you right now. Let's see. Let's get the tarot. What's going on with Cancers out there? Now, if this is a female that you're thinking of, then you may feel blocked from them. You may feel like they're acting like a princess right now, something like that. They're acting kind of like, they want to be free. If you're like cross-watching or watching about a female or something like that. Okay, let's see here. All right, so what's going on, Cancers? What's going on, Cancers? Okay. All right, ooh, the Tower. Okay. Oh, okay. Trying to have an epiphany, trying to have a breakthrough. Okay. King of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like somebody is on your mind right now. So it could feel like there's an ending here with this Ten of Swords, or you may be trying to decide whether or not to end something. That could be also. So it does feel like you've had some kind of epiphany here. Okay, who is Cancer dealing with? So who's coming? Who's around Cancers? Who's around Cancers? Thank you. Okay. All right, Knight of Wands. Okay. Two of Cups. Oh, you may have had options. Yeah, you may be really dreaming about somebody here. So you possibly have options. We have someone thinking about you, but they're just like thinking about you. So I don't feel like they are like being the Knight of Wands yet. Or the thing is, they could have came on like the Knight of Wands, like very, very passionate, a good connection. But now, like they're thinking about things. They're thinking, well, I don't know, is this going anywhere? So things may have slowed down between you and someone also. Okay, let's get a little bit into the emotions. Cancer emotions, thank you. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, so again, like this indecisive type energy, not wanting to move forward, not wanting to make decisions, things like that. Maybe making decisions, but it's like not really like you may have options. 'Cause I feel like you're holding back here. It's like messaging, but not really wanting to open up is what I'm getting. So and then getting defensive or blocking with a situation. What are their emotions towards you? So I'm looking at emotions, and I mean, no cups came out. So just this, like, because this is like to me a lot of times like some kind of fear of security in some way. It could be financially, it could be emotionally, and it's like I feel like there's just like the messages is messaging with someone is more like what you're wanting to do. You're not really wanting to open up emotionally. So you're guarded and you're a little defensive, possibly with a situation with this person. Maybe they you don't feel like you can be that way with them. So let's look at their emotions. Okay, so what are their emotions? Okay, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. Okay, so there's some emotion there for sure. And the Magician. Okay. Okay, so you could be dealing with another water sign. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. I feel like this person wants to manifest new things in their life, but they're not ready for like solid commitment. Because I almost feel like this is your hand reaching, like offering them this, and because they're kind of looking the other way, and then they're side glancing over to this, like, ooh, I don't know, I don't know if I want that quite yet. So I feel like you're dealing with a male or male energy, doesn't have to be a male, who is they're wanting to manifest new things. I do feel that, but they're not necessarily ready for like building something or solid commitment, things like that at this time. Okay, so let's see what the near future outcome is with this. What is a near future outcome for Cancers, please, with this situation? Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. So I feel like in the recent past, you may have like skipped out of a situation that you thought was like too that's weird. I just heard too good. That's very bizarre. Why would that be? Okay, so I did hear that, but that's not what those cards mean. So I just but that's a word that like wanted to fill in when I said that. Some of you may just like skipped away from something that was like too good. Maybe they were too like maybe you felt like it wasn't enough excitement or something like that. That's really weird. I said that. Okay, I don't know what that meant. But no, what I was going to say is more following the more traditional meanings of the cards is, but that may be a message for some of you. Okay, maybe you're just not comfortable with something that's like too comfortable right now, and you want more adventure in your life. That could be too. Maybe this person was too agreeable or too comfortable right from the start. So some of you may have left that situation. Or hopefully it's not self-sabotaging, because sometimes we do that. We do meet someone who is really good, but perhaps you like bad boy types or something like that. But anyway, okay, so but yeah, in the recent past though, there's some sort of sense this could have been someone also around your work or something like that, where maybe you did take a leap of faith towards them. Okay, which would be the more likely meaning of those cards, but that's not what I got in my head when the word showed up. Okay, so, but this is good. Okay, so the current energy, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So I do feel like you're going to be getting a clarity soon, truth soon, something that makes you happy here. Really, really clear, like happiness. Information that comes in that is fulfilling. All right, and does change things. So that is really good. In the near future, you have the Page of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like this will continue. So I do feel like, like you may be in the current energy of thinking, absolutely, you've got all the facts, all this is going to happen, doing the happy dance, all that kind of thing. In the near future, I feel like it's like, well, okay, maybe that might have been a little overreactive, but hey, this is still looking good. I'm going to inspect this a little bit more. Yeah, because now then, your actual outcome is that you're trying to make a choice now and a decision. And what do you want to see in your world? So I do feel like you have some kind of wish fulfillment coming, but I get the sense like it may seem like super like, yay, right here, but now it's like, oh, okay. And I do feel like you're going to be needing to make a choice. You do have a star card at the bottom of the deck with Justice. Okay, so I do, you could be Aquarius, could be Libra. Some of you may be moving for work or something like that very soon with these cards. Some of you have some like good luck coming towards you or something that's fair, also something good. This looks almost more like a career or something though, I gotta be honest, than it does like love. Like this looks really good. So I do feel like you guys will have like some kind of travel coming up with career or possibly a karmic is coming in, like moving towards you or something like that. So those look pretty good. Yeah, somebody may be on, like the universe may be sending somebody to you, like somebody's moving towards you or something like that. So maybe this isn't, maybe maybe that's why you're kind of indecisive. You don't feel like either, whatever choices is King of Wands, Knight of Wands, whatever, is necessarily your choice. So you may be like, it's like universe may be arranging somebody like that's moving towards you soon. Right, that message came in pretty strong. All right. Or like they're moving towards you or you're going to move towards them or something along those lines. All right, let me look at this Two of Wands a little more. So what is this Two of Wands? Possibly you guys are at a distance. That could be too. Three of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so definitely distance for some of you. Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of thinking about things. Okay, so there's thinking about things but not acting towards things is what I see the most. Not following your intuition. This is like when we're not following our intuition. And we're allowing like self-doubt, fear, things like that to creep in. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of like hoping and wanting and expecting and things like that for some of you. But there's not like a lot of action cards. For others of you, I would just say stay optimistic. There could be definitely a date coming in, fairly soon here. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, you could meet this person like through friends, something along those lines, out at like in groups or something like that. So I feel like, yeah, there's like an outdoors like energy to this. Like you may meet this person outdoors or at like an outdoor event or something like that if it's a new person coming in. Okay, last thing I want to look at blocked for you, and then we'll pull some advice cards. So what is blocked? What is blocked for Cancers, please? What is this card representing? The World. Okay, yeah. So I do feel like there's something that just you may have blocked, or just like you're ready for a new cycle. The synchronicity wasn't there. The romance that you were seeing in your like mind wasn't there. You may have ended something. Yeah, see, and look, so this Princess card, and then, the bottom of the deck said to change. Okay. And there's butterflies. So butterflies are all about changing and changing perspectives, things like that. The next card is Spring, which is really interesting because you had summer here, which is to me like this sort of like summer romance. Like it's like that's what this reminds me of. It's like that, like how people go on vacation and they take their like summer romance reading or something like that. Because it's like in the head. Whereas, then we have this like change, and then spring. Spring is like where things grow, things happen, things like spring into action. So I feel like there's a lot of thinking about romance, and there's, like wanting the synchronicity and things like that. But then if it doesn't happen, then it's like, oh no, that must not be my person or something. And then there's like this change that I feel like our universe is urging you towards, to be more like spring, blossoming, things growing, new things, new ideas. Because the next card under here is protecting love, and that's kind of what I saw, like kind of protecting. There's a protecting energy to you, maybe so much so that it's gotten a little like coarse, or a little like hidden. So I feel like it's time to like awaken to new types of energy, hopeful, blossoming type energy, giving things a chance kind of energy. Definitely that. Yeah, and you have rise. So, and bloom. And look, I mean, seriously, you keep kind of, yeah, and there's that wildness. I'm telling you. Okay, so it's like rise and bloom. Okay, so you get a lot of like, you're getting a lot of nature-y type cards, and this deck is not full of that stuff. It really is not. So remember I was saying I feel like there's this like dichotomy between like this wild side of you and then this like sort of, no, I'm a princess, kind of side. It's like I think that there's the wild kind of side. And when I say wild, I don't mean go act wild and be crazy and go do a bunch of stupid shit that you regret later. That's not what I'm talking about. But like wild as far as like, again, just like not just living things through your head, but actually getting out there and enjoying them, and stop being too protective, like over your heart, and again, it's a general reading. You do what you feel is right. But this message seems to be somebody who needs to like embrace, probably really like animals too, but like the more adventurous side of yourself, and not the like, oh well, that's not perfect, so I'm not going to go with that because that's not ideal, or that's not this, or it's like I feel like being like embracing the more natural, wild like side of yourself in a good and high positive way is what's needed here. And I feel like that's really like you'll really bloom. Yeah, because and then look, creativity, wisdom, all these good things. Yeah, fantastic. And persistence. Yeah, all right. And then look, yeah, persistence. Boom, boom. And then Empress energy. Okay, because yeah. I feel like by doing these things, allowing yourself to be creative, a little bit wild, like I said, letting things flow. Yeah, okay. That was where, and then these came in. Will be more authentic to yourself. And then it's like I feel like someone's going to be super persistent towards you. And look at this prince looking right on that empress. Okay, so that's what I feel is needed here, is just a more authentic self at this time, and integrating that a little more. And it's not, I'm not saying you're being fake or you're being this or you're being that. It's just sometimes, we lose touch with certain things. We kind of, live our lives kind of day to day, and we forget like certain things, or we forget to check in on ourselves and see if anything's like, needs adjusted, or, that kind of deal. And that's what I'm kind of getting from this, is just like that kind of situation. I feel too, like if you are a male Cancer, you may be dealing with this type of energy. Someone who, it's like they have this like wild, like natural whatever side to them, but then there's a part of them like that's like kind of a princess, they're a little bit of a diva, so it's like they want that like, attention. They want that, they want to be like the most special thing, or something like that. So you may be dealing with that type of energy, and it's like I feel like the best thing, or with that, is to just be as clear as possible about your emotional intentions, and it's like just just to open the door. Because a lot of times this energy doesn't come from somebody, a lot of times people think, oh, that person's spoiled, or oh, they think they're so great, oh, they have such an ego. That's usually not where that type of energy comes from. Usually people that are in this, if you're dealing with a female in this energy who like acts like a princess or a diva or needs attention, it usually comes from the opposite, because they don't feel that way. And so they need that like constant like affirmation or what have you. So I would say, being just very clear so that they feel safe with what you are emotionally saying, will be very beneficial for you. Because it will help them feel more secure and safe enough to open up their heart a little bit more, and because they're guarding their heart like a son of a bitch. So, I feel like, being very clear and honest and emotionally open will be what can open that door the best way. Okay. And kind of, if this is a reuniting thing, it will, most likely bring you guys back together. Or if it's a new thing, even if there's distance here, I do feel like there's talks of, things to figure that out most likely. Okay. That's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And be sure and check out some of my other videos or topics and all that good stuff. Thanks, guys. Bye.